here taking apart pallets so I can get lots of free wood. 2x4 is about $6.50. This is maybe a third of one for free. Just takes more work, but it also saves it from going in a landfill, which is kind of my whole ethos right now. So I'm gonna get back to taking apart these pallets. Pretty hot out, getting delayed, working on closing the roof. I've been working on figuring out these ceiling joist prying strips, etc. I think I've got the measurement I want, so now I'm testing to see if that's not quite right, I don't think. Basically, my idea was, rather than having a curved ceiling and having to make a whole bunch of little cuts, I was going to have a flat ceiling. So I cut this down to 3" and this down to 2", and then just made a straight cut like that. But it looks like cutting this down to 3" didn't really do anything unless I make this even smaller than 2", which I don't want to do. So back to the drawing board. Good morning. Here we are working on the bus. Today I'm working on closing up this gap and then probably closing up that gap all the way. Cleo's here wandering around. Good dog, good dog, good dog. You're trapped outside. Alright, back to it. Alright, welcome back. Working on the ceiling here still. I decided to cut this in half. I'm going to put a patch about 1 inch or so on either side. Rivet that. That'll be watertight. Ceiling curve is finally ready. It's going to be all riveted in, top and bottom. Now I'm working on these rhombus trapezoidal pieces that are a bit weirdly shaped, but that's okay. And probably probably some extra steel because I'm doing it in these cut-to-fit custom patches, but it takes a little bit more time to make each one. So I'm working on it now. Morning, we're at bus. It's the beginning of July. Starting to get some rains here in Tucson, and today I'm going to be working on probably putting in these two windows. Here we go. You're in dog jail. You gotta stay here. Stay over there. There's gonna be lots of noise. Right here, working on the bus. Today, we're working on this front piece again. Alright, so what I've been working on, as I said, was hammering these pieces into shape. Since the bus curves in all directions, including that way, there's lots of hammering involved to get it to meet up here, while also meeting up down here. So I'm doing it all by hand, as usual. After hammering these down so that they meet up, then there's going to be a patch piece that comes down to cover up both of those laps, so that when the wind and water come at it, it'll hit a flat piece rather than hitting two seams on either side. So I'm going to go back to hammering, and there's probably a whole lot more hammering than footage I'm actually going to be shooting. Here we go. bus. I didn't get to film my progress yesterday because it was still uploading overnight. I think there was some kind of error or slowdown of some kind, so it didn't work. Anyways, I started putting in these two. These are now welded where I want them in the bottom. These are gonna slowly be shaped to the correct shape and welded into place on top fully, so it's structurally sound. Right now it's very sturdy as it is, but that's good for the parts that I want to stay where they're at, and then the other parts, they're gonna be bended, hammered, short word for hammer, hammered back into place and sealed up, and trying to make them a nice round curve with a lot less visible dents. But today, working on looking at this side and this one. Good morning. We're working on the bus. I'll be hopefully finishing the front. It's pretty nice out today. Got some nice cloud cover. Hopefully it doesn't rain while I'm working, but right when I decide it's too hot, hopefully it'll rain then. Dad's out here wearing a bandana. Lovely. He's gonna be hanging out here while I work on the other side of the fence.